Welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News. Are you wondering why we have pumped up a little more, friends? I am bringing out all the saints. That's right, man. I've just been collecting candles, friends. Collecting candles so that hopefully we get the greenest candle of all. And it is wonderful to see that the saints have actually been looking after us, friends. I'm just going to show you. This is a thing of beauty, all right? Jimmy boy Cramer. Okay, I'm leaving this tweet quote up literally at the Pico bottom. Look at, friends. Look, you saw me, man. I was recording pretty much every 2 hours, I was putting up a video for you. And you could just, everyone was just like, man, you look like it's over. And I'm like, look, man, I feel it with you. We have to bounce fast. If we don't bounce fast, I'm not joking, it is over. We're red on the weekly super trend. Everything's finished. Like, we have to bounce fast. And everyone was saying, oh, not out of the woods yet. Not out of the woods yet. No. See those woods? You are still in the woods. You're still in the woodlands, right? You're not out of the woods. Not in the green pastures. No. And I was like, you know what? Usually when everyone says that, they're just soy boys. And they're wrong, usually. But I'm not going to jinx it. But then, the power of God himself, the inverse oracle God appears, Jim Cramer. Lot of damage done by the sell-off. Can't expect a quick bounce back. Literally the quickest bounce back you could have imagined. Oh, man. I mean, like, friends, you literally, these are daily candles, by the way. You can't be more wrong. You literally can't be more wrong. You go, hey, we're going to go up only 1, 2, 3, 3.5 days in a row. We're literally going up only. Oh, man, God bless him. Now, the Bitcoin price is at $59,000. This is it right now. We're back in the channel. We're actually back in the channel. Now, friends, what actually everyone's done is they have just done this fractal of the zombie virus right here, but they've actually compressed it. So if you're curious, what we can do is we can actually just go and grab it out here just to see what it looks like, and I can come back and bring it out for you. So what people do is, friends, they always just try to show, you know, the price action stuff. And this is it right now. What I've done is I've actually compressed it. So, you know, you can actually play around with it. Like, oh, it does look like a compression thing. Hopefully we go up only. I mean, like this, they do that for everything, man. We've seen all these fractals, man. It's just like, hey, 4-year cycle, please go up. That's what it is. It pretty much ends up begging for everything. Now, look at the actual 4-year cycle, one of the fractals. If we're repeating the Mt. Gox Ponzi fractal, right, it's nuts, man. We went exactly the maximum we're allowed to go. And then we're coming back up. It's great. This is crazy, man. We're literally we're exactly where we should be. Pretty much. We're in that zone. Oh, man. Like, it's just wild times ahead. Now, obviously, I don't know if we're going to get this part. Okay. I don't know if we're going to get this part and have it continue. But, like, we'll see. Now, baby, I want to play some quick pump music because that's exactly what we're appreciating right now as we look at this Bitcoin dominance is still screaming up. It's still screaming up, but this Bitcoin dominance, friends, you got to remember, most of it, it's Ethereum bleeding. It's just Ethereum being weak. So you're not feeling this Bitcoin dominance, for example, if you are in Soylana, all right? But for the rest of everyone else, that Bitcoin dominance going down, it's probably a sign that Ethereum has finally come alive. And remember when we went and checked the fractals, Ethereum doesn't have to come alive for a while. Like, pretty much next year. Now, it can go up and do some nice moves, 10, 20, 30% up against Bitcoin, but the actual full, like the full stretch where it goes a 0.10 ratio to Bitcoin, that is like near the end of the cycle move. That's pretty much, that's like the game over move at the very, very end. So ETH BTC 0.043 right now. We do need it to come back. Hopefully we do get it by the end of this month already because, friends, the monthly super trend is actually red for Ethereum. Look how close it is, though. It has to get back in the green. Like, it's so close, and it has to close August above here. Otherwise, I mean, like, that's traditionally, I mean, that's like, you know, that's bear market territory for Ethereum, and hopefully we're going to get that. Now, every day we are going to check out others BTC. Every day, friends. Even though it's a weekly chart, just as a reminder to see where we are, we need to hold this. We got to do some big reversals. Like, look, man, we have seen stuff like this happen, friends, before in crypto. We just go boop, 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 with something like that just starts happening, right? You never know, like Ethereum wakes up in terms of the ETF. You never know what the news is going to be. If you knew the news, then you could just time it, right? And that's where you go all in. But otherwise, we're just letting the cycle play out. Now, if you're curious, friends, about crypto and cycles. And like, hey, how do you know these things are going to happen? Look, you don't know, but Dogecoin is one of the premier indicators of this retail risk on. It's the joke. It's when the biggest joke starts moving, internet meme, you know people are here, right? Now, Dogecoin, friends, I have it's full cycle fractals with the timing here. And if you notice something, we are right here. So this blue line, I mean, this is exactly one of these cycles as well. We have to literally start going up only from here. I'm not even joking. Like literally, we got to be up only, and we've got to like blow off from now. So are we gonna like be able to match it? I don't know. We are already behind schedule on one of them. We are already behind schedule seeing this. So, but time-wise, we're around the time retail wakes up and starts to come in. We're literally within that month or two. Actually, on one of my Bitcoin charts, I have drawn that path of expectations as well. The weekly chart, friends, of Bitcoin is back green, right? So actually watching it live, Bitcoin has just hit $60,000, which is beautiful to see. And Ethereum is cranking too. So this is it. This is the Ethereum price chart. But see, Ethereum is not green on the weekly yet. Hopefully it comes back up and it's able to just punch on through. When you see stuff like this, like these fast reversals back, it's basically like, ha ha ha, you all gypped yourself, you're lost, suck it, you're all betting on the zombie virus, you got destroyed. But yeah, but see there, it's so hard, man, because when you see these weekly candles on the chart, you see a big wick, and you're like, oh, you just have to hold through it. Yeah, but look how tough it was, man. Everything's game over. Like, it's just like, oh my gosh, if we don't bounce from here, because there's no signs telling you it's going to bounce. There's no sign. But if you're curious, how do we even know there's high odds of chancing? How can you like at least use some sort of frame and metric? And the answer, friends, is if you can identify the news source of why you went down, you then have to, like, obviously you have to have balls and go, is this something that's going to affect us fundamentally long term? Okay, that's what it comes down to. Now, you can't just throw that out anyway. You want to know why? Everything's liquidity linked, man. So you can't really go like balls to the wall and go, well, you know, Japan, screw the yen carry trade. Yeah, man, whatever kept unwinding and just sent the stock, whatever sent the S&P 500 down 15% for another 3 days. You know what I mean? Like, okay, Bitcoin's now trading at 35K, everyone's wiped out, right? And you started buying it like, you know, at 55. So yeah, you never know, because the zombie virus, friends, screwed everybody. I mean, like that PTSD literally has ruined everyone for a long time. I reckon for the next 5 to 10 years. Every time something goes down, everyone's going to think it's going to be a correlation 1 event. That's why I believe we're not going to see correlation 1 events that blow everything up at the same time for a long time. I think that zombie virus scared everybody so much that every time something goes down now, people are going to keep selling the lows, which is what you and me want, because we're doing the opposite of the crowd, okay? Eventually, in like 5, 10, 15 years, no one will be selling the lows anymore, and then we're actually going to get another black swan of some sort. In some sort of news, something's going to blow up, okay? It's very interesting how it works, but I'm only able to see this because I'm here 18 hours a day. Like, I'm literally here 18 hours a day. I can feel this. This is like my field. We're in here like a heart surgeon, friends. You know, pretty much like you're so close to the patient. Yeah, that's what it's like. But if you weren't here 18 hours a day, and I'm not communicating this to you, if I was only able to look at this like 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, I don't know if I'd be able to figure this out. Okay, so this is something that's like our edge. Like, people are going to ask in the future, like, because, man, that's edge, friends. It's stacking like 1% of the time. Edge isn't like you have this one secret answer. It's never. It's like you're stacking everything a piece at a time, and it just gives you this conviction to hold. Now, baby dolls, I'm going to show you the stock market, because look, man, I don't like when we have to start bringing out the S&P 500, but man, it is Big Daddy. It's a $40 trillion coin pretty much, okay? So this is the 12-hour chart of the stock market and the S&P 500 right here. And look, you never know, friends. This thing it's just good luck trying to trade it. It's closing up or down. You just have no idea what it can do. But a lot of people are watching it, and everyone is scared that this thing is going to give up big amount of gains. Now, you know the FOMC, the FOMC, friends? Do you remember when they were pretty much in line to cut by 50 basis points? Well, what actually came out recently, friends, you're probably interested to see this, is there's this weekly data that comes out. It's called jobless claims. And it's usually like a shitty, useless data because like it's weekly data and the market doesn't get too surprised or shocked by it. But jobless claims, when they came out, okay, they came out less. Remember, it's jobless. So it's people in the bad scenario. Okay, look at this. Jobless claims came out less than expected. And for some reason on this news, so you can see unemployment claims, right? The market reacted off it. And so when I saw this move, I was like, bro, why are you guys reacting off jobless claims? Because friends, when I was trading a prop firm and stuff, everyone just ignore that data. You never trade off that. It's too weekly. You never do anything. But then market reacted off it. And so I knew it's the difference. You just learn from markets over time. I go, okay, if there's a big reaction, I guarantee there are big funds out there with like trillions of dollars they're moving. They have models, friends, and they jobless claims, they'll use that to like, they're forecasting unemployment claims in the future. So they want to know, hey, is the economy rising or slowing? Because they always have these big macro models of everything, right? So and they're dealing with the deepest liquid markets in the world. So I'm guessing this jobless claims has basically gone the other way, where pretty much in the models where they're like, okay, unemployment claims is ticking a certain way, inflation's going a certain way. So they know these jobless claims is trying to like forecast what how bad or good unemployment's going to be going in the next month or whatever. So I'm just assuming this read was like so good. They're like, oh crap, this actually means that the jobs aren't going to be as bad as everyone thinks. Again, everyone thinks like we're cracking into a recession. It goes, no, it's actually going to slow down a bit, okay? So I'll just explain to you why a number like that will impact it today, but then you're going to look at it maybe in like 3 months and it's going to do absolutely nothing, okay? So I'm just sharing light on you. Also, next week we have, because everyone's going to be watching the US data like really close now. Everyone's got all these recession fears, right? Next week we have the KIPI, okay, which is the core consumer price index. So the analysts, some say analysts, they don't even have their expectations yet. This is all the previous numbers. So we don't know what their surveys are going to be, and we'll see how that comes and plays out next week, and we'll wait for that. But until then, the Standard & Poor's, so the stock market, right? Stock market, it is up right here. And look, if you want to know, friends, it just, whenever you get a top, whenever it's down like 15 or 20%, that's it. They're cutting. That's it. Because this is bear market stuff. That's it. As soon as stock market goes 20%, it's game over. It's pretty much they have to print immediately. Otherwise, it pretty much kickstarts everything. So we were far away from that point. So that's why when S&P 500 fans, when it was down 8%, everybody was selling crypto. Why? Why was everybody selling crypto and getting short and doing all these? It's because they were saying, oh my gosh, this is a liquidation one event. Everything's going to go down. And the stock market's going to go all the way down here. It's going to keep crashing. We're going to go down 20%. Crypto's going to go down to 35K. That's why everybody sold the lows. But remember, everyone's thinking about zombie virus, friends. Because like I tell you, man, you just put on a weekly chart. Okay, no one's ever going to forget this moment, ever, for a long time. Look at this. Oh, if you don't sell the low today, you bang, 11%, 20%, 25%. See this? This is a nightmare. See, this is where we were, by the way. This is how far we are up here. It's actually interesting to see. That's where we were right now. And everybody's thinking about this chart. Everybody's thinking about, oh my gosh, if I don't sell here, it's going to be down 10, 12, 14, 15, gapped in 20, 25. Look at this, 25, 30, 31, 32, 35%. You see that? So I just lived it with you, right? So people think, oh, I'm selling 8% down. Don't worry, it's going to go down another 25 to 30%. And that's going to keep happening until everybody's like mega complacent, right? That's why, friends, I won't be surprised if a stock market rollover happens. I don't think we get that, man. I just don't think we get that. I think we get more like, and I'm going to show you back in time, I think we get something like this, 2015, right? Or we actually go back, actually I don't have the full data here. It'll be something like the 1970s where it goes down, comes back up, we crash back down, come back up, make a bit of a high, crash back down like that, like some sort of like that, right? Which is, it's horrendous for sideways when we eventually do get it, but it's not like minus 30 to 50% to let everybody just like pretty much go all in on a dip, right? Because the market never gives everybody what they want. It's what does the opposite of what they're looking for. Now, friends, in today's crypto news, okay, so Donald Trump Jr., he wants to launch a meme coin, and scammers front ran it, convinced crypto Twitter it was legit, and then rugged $150 million market cap of the coin. So the ticker was RTR, and I made some posts about it. It's like, it's actually disgusting. I'll go through it now. One guy allegedly on Twitter, he lost $7 million in it. Okay, other people have lost 60K, 250K confirmed, which is it's very sad to see, to be honest. So I have the videos right here. So Donald Trump Jr., he was launching a coin. Some people front run it, started a rumor they were the real one, and then people believed it, okay? So obviously someone made this funny video. This is like one of those ritual spiritual healings. I'll play it right now. This is like Donald Trump Jr. Junior, and like, this is the guy. This is the guy who lost money. Yes, it's one of the spiritual hits. Oh, man, I don't know. You guys, man, just the genius creations and the work out here. Like, we're all just like ready to make memes. You know, and that's in human culture. It's like, oh, some event happened. I've got an idea in my head. Let's make a meme and all celebrate it. That's literally meme coins, by the way. Everything's just meme. It just represents everything because we want to summarize stories and we want to give everybody the feeling of learning about a story in a community, but we don't have like 4 hours to explain it to them. And that's why people make memes and pictures and stuff. Okay, so it's very sad how these events happen. I have these posts out here. I'm not sure on the validity of the $7 million, but lots of people are believing it. So Size Chad lost 60K. He actually made videos, this guy, as well. So just lost $7 million, my entire life savings. I trusted the wrong people. Goodbye. Trump's children mentioned launching a coin. This token front ran it. Rumors spread this was the real one. Clearly, it was fabricated. Got influential people to believe it. They shielded it hard on the timeline. Now insiders and devs made off 5+ millions with it. So, and more posts here. These MFs, Emma truckers, have been here for years and they just milked the F out of the market. Unreal, this app is full of people who let greed and money consume them. Even if done in private, launching PSYOP token of a presidential candidate is one of the lowest forms of grifting out there. So even if done in private, saying, especially when you got actual politicians backing it. This was a well thought out scam, it looks like. So this is Size Chad out here. He says he lost money as well. These guys rugged the regular who aren't on crypto Twitter that saw political accounts tweet this and figured it was a real launch. We are gamblers. We gamble on our side, but this crossed over to people who don't know much better. So, Holy Panda, as much as I hate this level of scamming, I don't feel any sympathy towards people who invested and lost money here. No, Mela. You got to remember, what Mr. Imperator, right? He said he's right. It crossed over to, there's a lot of normies on Soylana. Everyone's got a Soylana wallet. Like, oh yeah, it's playing around. What's this? Like that, they don't know how deep and dark the industry goes because they don't know what a bear market is, man. They didn't like crypto 2-3 years ago. They just think, oh, Soylana's cleared the way. Coins only go up, right? There's a lot of activity. You're hearing a lot about it. No. You're hearing a lot about it because the same insider cabal scum thieves are rugging people and they're paying influencers and they're being loud about stuff out here. And friends, a lot of these people, they're not honest as well. They don't know how to be humble. So they're constantly, like, for example, when someone comes out and says to me, oh, you're poor and you have nothing. I go, yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm working at McDonald's. Right. And I embrace it. Yeah, cool. And I just get over it. Like, who are you? Just a random anonymous person on the internet. But these people, you've noticed, right? I'm not going to name a lot of these influencers' names. When they get called like oh, you're poor, you're not even winning, or you got a $300 account, okay, they react to it. Like, they get really like, oh, yeah, nah, man, $8 million is nothing to me. You know, that millions of dollars is nothing to me. And then people check out their wallets and the stuff like that. So these people, I don't know why, they have something to prove, right? They're like, oh, look at me. Like, I'm just this. I don't know if it's just a guy thing, like testosterone thing. But I look, from the bottom of my heart, I really mean this. You're a loser if you like this. Like, if I have children one day, I'm blessed to have children one day, they will absolutely never be taught this type of thinking or mentality in life. They're going to learn from Papa Somi that absolutely no place, okay, is going to accept this type of behavior. No one respects this. No one likes it. This type of attitude, it brings in bad karma and you attract losers, literally like poop and flies, just like going hand in hand together. You see it on crypto, and by the way, only bad things ever come from it. Only bad things. You either curse yourself into oblivion or you mess with the wrong people. Pretty much, you upset the wrong people, and they end up coming for you just for no reason. Why? Just because, like, man, it's crazy how these people think, friends. But I can see this because I'm here like all the time. I'm just seeing this. Wow, a lot of these people, like, they reveal a lot about themselves. Like, it really gets to them. That's like just a random anonymous avatar person is like saying, "Oh, you're poor, you're losing, blah blah blah." Like, who cares? Who's this person? They don't know anything about you. But yeah, they can't get away from that. Now, what makes this thing worse is, friends, look at this. One of the scammers was a co-founder of Kanpai Panda's NFT. It's down 30% in a day because the co-founder was behind this fake RTR token spam. So it's called Restore the Republic, okay? So look at this. They've done like 50 Ethereum of volume for these NFTs. They're down 30%. So everyone found out one of the co-founders was a scam. That sucks, man. He was part of an NFT project. He's linked with that. Everyone thought like, oh, he's part of it. He's part of everything, man. To make matters worse, the founder of Soylana retweeted the fake coin. Oh, man, that's nasty. Damn, man, you got to be careful. The founder of Soylana, that's why everyone was like, oh, the founder of Soylana knows. Everyone's like, USA flag, Donald Trump. Rugged. Oh, man. Remember, this is the chart. This is the chart, straight rugged. See the bottom? Straight rugged, friends. It's sad, man. But that's a 15-minute chart. So they just let it go for like 1 or 2 hours. It's literally, there you go. It's literally, friends, what I tell you, Soylana coins, like, please, don't listen to these little dweebs, okay, these little soy boy cucks who are like hanging around. It's like, oh, I'm winning so much on Soylana. Bro, you're literally in coins that are around for 2 hours. You are grifting and scamming everyone around you. One person wins, 19 lose, and they're all playing the PvP game, all right? Then everybody has a mentality there of changing coins every 15 seconds, okay? They don't like any idea that lasts, oh, well, how long do I have to hold this for? 2 weeks, that's way too long for me, right? Obviously, that's tongue-in-cheek as well. 2 weeks is not a long time, okay? They're not thinking in years, okay? They're not thinking in years at all. We're thinking in years here, right? We're thinking about, when we think about, hey, Ethereum 10K, let's hold, okay? Yeah, a lot of our meme coins are down, friends. A lot of the altcoins are down, but we're thinking about, even in PulseChain, PulseX, even stuff that you don't call memes, okay? We're saying, well, hey, Ethereum isn't 5K yet. Ethereum isn't 10K yet. The crypto industry isn't 8 to 10 trillion yet. When we get there, all right, I'm winning the wait forever, pretty much. We're going to analyze the price deviations and everything out there. But these people aren't thinking about that. They're thinking about, oh, gotta get my 15 minutes in, guys. Gotta get my fix. Okay, well, bro, keep doing that. Keep doing it. You'll lose all your money. You won't even be around for the bull market. So good luck to them. In other news as well today, friends, Vladimir Putin has signed a bill. Cryptocurrency is now legal in Russia. So they're always going back and forth, back and forth. You got to remember Vladimir Putin, friends, he knows everyone's trying to assassinate him. So you got to think about how a paranoid person thinks. So that's why all these countries with the paranoid leaders, they'll accept crypto, then they'll ban it. Okay, because they'll accept and then they'll wait. And then they'll ban it and they'll wait. So they want to see who's doing actions and what actions. They want to see if the enemy out there is trying to use it against them or to do something or to make an announcement, okay? That's why they do these things. Get in, get out, get in, get out, just to weed people in. So they don't want to go from zero to fully acceptance. They want to go from zero, okay, rise up a bit, ban it. Rise up a bit, ban it. So they're basically kind of like walking up. If it was a price chart, they're walking up the price chart because they're scared to go up and just hit a big amount of resistance. Okay, it's literally, if you could chart it on a price chart, that's what it is. They're walking it up. Okay, so hopefully this is just one of those things that adds to like crypto adoption around the world, gets it more accepted. We're playing in the middle of the cycle. It's showing you that this thing is more and more like we're not in the cycle stuff, man. Like this is middle of cycle stuff, right? Price wise, not time wise, price wise. Remember, Jim Cramer doing 4 bearish tweets in a row saying we won't get a quick bounce was actually enough to give us that quick bounce. So it is kind of funny, man. You got to look at this appreciation you must have, right? I tweeted this 1 minute after he posted. You know, when I was sitting there, I was like, oh my gosh, it's over, isn't it? And then it was a calling from God. It was literally a calling from God. It was literally like, oh my God. Literally, friends, within 60 seconds, it just appeared on my Twitter feed. It was like removing everything, right? So you're in the jungle, you remove the bushes, you just see like this, like the rare golden scarab bug, right? In the Egyptian desert, the oasis. You just got to grab it with 2 hands because you know it's worth a lot of money. That was this tweet from Jim Cramer. Go, oh my gosh. You want to know what's funny, friends? People had lost their minds. They thought he was bullish in the tweets. If you go in the comments, everyone's like, stop tweeting, because all they saw, friends, was the word bounce. They go, oh, bounce. They go, stop tweeting. I'm like, no, he's bearish, man. He's bearish. Read his words. Read the context. He's bearish 4 times in a row. He's basically saying we're not cheap yet. If it means we're not cheap yet, it means we're going to get so much lower. You know, that's what everyone says, you know. It's funny how it works out. Also, shout out to Mr. Trayflip Shitan. I'm going to read this quote, friends, because this is very good. This will be my last time bringing it up. If the Trump kids launch a meme coin or anything related, crypto related for that matter, it's going to be huge ammunition for the opposition party. 100% going to be labeled something negative. Yes, because you can't, look, you got to remember, man, tell the Trump camp, look, don't launch a meme coin, because even if, which is impossible, but even if 100 people buy it and 99 people make money. If one person loses $100, the Democrats will fund that person's legal case against the coin creator and to try to put a bad name and go, oh, taking money from the little guy, right? So that's why you have to be careful, because you can't, like, you're inviting the general public to step in a boxing ring and they've never been punched in the face before. Like, you know, bro, how do you think you score points in boxing? You literally have to get punched in the head. You know, that's how you score points, right? But like, no, I wasn't told that. I thought it was just going to be like, we're going to talk and have tea in the boxing ring. You see what I mean? It's literally the exact same thing. But you can't have that conversation. I was like, we're just robbing the little guy. You know, do you want to get hit in the face? You know, that's how they play everyone's advantage. Now, Pumpkin, Hex, right? Hex had a bit of a recovery, and then with PulseChain, PulseX, all the core coins, and then it basically did the crashy down part, which you saw yesterday. I'm going to show you the weekly chart, though. You can't actually see it on the weekly chart. This means nothing to me. Like, it's funny, friends. Like, there's been like a lot of drama this whole time. I'm not even joking. I'm like, bro, we're literally doing nothing. Because I'm on the weekly chart, friends. Everyone's on a daily. We're like, we broke the low. We just broke the low on the daily. See, that's what everyone's looking at. But I mean, like, man, crypto skits. Daily's not enough. People think a weekly is 7 times larger than a daily. It's like you can only see 100 meters out. Someone can see 700 meters out. It's that much of a difference, yeah? And watching these prices, okay, it is going to take some time. Remember, we have to take some time. We've been red on the weekly super trend for 120 days. I mean, everything's pretty much got the same price chart. This is PHEX as well. PHEX unfortunately made like a new all-time low. It's going to take a while, man. It's the same as everything else, but it still exists. That's Hex, right? The Hex concept, friends, and Richard Hart's name. It still exists everywhere out there. Look at this. So this is Luke Martin. Shout out to Lukey Boo. Truly one of the strangest chapters in crypto history. Still a mystery how this guy successfully tricked enough people into believing his coin should be worth hundreds of millions or billions of dollars. Now, when you read this, friends, you got to remember. So when Lukey Martin, he made a podcast, he brought on Geordie Alexander, pretty much shitting on Hex. And you want to know what's interesting? The next time Geordie Alexander did a podcast, all right, remember Soylana had pretty much, it was below $12. And he basically said, this thing's never getting anywhere near its all-time high ever again. It's never going to break the all-time high. 0% chance. Actually, and that guy's a probability guy. It was kind of funny. It's kind of funny for him to say Soylana has a 0% chance of ever coming back to the all-time high. And look what happened. I'm like, interesting. I wonder if your 0% odds is also a chink of the armor with your prediction when it comes to Hex coming back. I wonder. Now, friends, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the terrible Hex chart. Oh, no, wait a minute. I was just playing with you. That's not Hex, friends. That is Arbitrum. You want to see how much Arbitrum's down? 85% against Bitcoin. Arbitrum is the #1 biggest Ethereum layer 2 chain, backed by Pantera Capital, backed by Vitalik, backed by everyone. All the Ethereum maxis, all of it. Look at the price chart. Down 85% against BTC. Down only. Okay, I've been telling you, these tech coins, they don't do shit. There are no ARB maxis. There's no ARB community out there. They're just there they're scalping yield of this DeFi trash. Okay, now, of course, it's worth a lot because a lot of TVL. But look, okay, your price is down. You're a governance token, bro. The coin, what does the coin do? Nothing. The coin it's a governance token. Okay, congratulations. Just release a token. I told you, man. They are on side 980x. Rounded up to 1,000. They're on side 1,000x from day one, man. 1,000x seed ICOs. They could not give me a new entry. Okay, the worst investors are only on side 180x. All these other people. I was literally the only guy reporting it. But what they did was, friends, this is what they do. This is the game. This is how it works, okay? Whether you like it or not, it's not about that. I'm just telling you, do you want to play this game? They bribe everybody by giving them an airdrop, and they give everyone a generous airdrop. Okay, so it's a pretty good airdrop. However, you gotta look at the bigger picture. It was only a generous airdrop because they're trying to scam billions. And I'm using the word scam. It's not really scam. Everyone's trying to dump on each other. But I'm just telling you, man, yeah, it's a scam. Okay. If I have my friends and family, they said, hey, I've got 20 grand. Should I go buy Arbitrum? Okay, yeah, maybe now you should. It's low. But I'm just telling you, like, just be careful. That's what I'm saying. Be careful because everybody's playing this game. Just because these people like look smart and they look kind, and Vitalik retweets him and he goes, yeah, thank you, Arbitrum, for your TV. They're all doing the same thing, bro. They're all doing the same thing. Okay, 85% down. So I just tricked you. I said, oh, that's a hex chart. No, bro, they're all down 85%. Everything's down like that. Everything's just getting molested, murdered, and it pretty much destroyed. So what do you do, right? Well, that's why I made this post here. Straight down from the Binance listing, the insiders are up here, dump only. So yes, the PulseChain price action is poop, but even the biggest layer 2 coin is poop. We are all relying on Ethereum to stop cursing us in the third cycle. That's what it comes down to, friends. Everyone's relying on ETH. Okay, everyone's relying on ETH, the EVM standard in the network. That's why Soylana has like a different advantage because it's fun usability. It's all the wallet, pretty much what it comes down to. So if you're wondering, why is Soylana traction going up? Okay, it's friends. They're all 99% is just gambling on it. People are saying that there's other applications on Soylana, but when's the last time you heard anybody using anything on Soylana for anything except gambling? Okay, it's the wallet. It all comes down to the wallet. The wallet's fast. The wallet's simple to use, and there's this clicky. MetaMask is like horrendous trash. MetaMask is like literally a JP Mosquito type of coin, wallet anyway, and consensus and all these. They're all bugged anyway. They're all bug eaters. It's literally World Economic Forum stuff in there. But the MetaMask wallet is absolutely atrocious for the amount of money they're making. They're making like hundreds of millions of dollars, man. It's like insane just how garbage it is by comparison. The portfolios view as trash. It take forever to do anything. And that's pretty much what happens, okay? So everyone's like saying, oh, it's the gas fees of Ethereum. Yeah, it probably is as well. Because think about, why do your gas fees matter that much if you're getting the value? That's what I always wondered. I go, yeah, the gas fees suck. And I realized, oh, because they're there to trade. Because 90% of people actually want to trade and they will all lose money. It's like, yeah, if people want to come and gamble. No one says, I want to go lose money at the casino. They don't say that. They just say, I want to go gamble. But if you ask them, you go, it's literally, you're mathematically programmed to lose, right? You see, but they don't make that connection because the dopamine they get from the gambling, they don't even want to use the L word with it. They don't think it's a loss. They think, I'm winning. I'm winning entertainment. I'm winning dopamine receptors flying off. Okay, so you're there to be entertained. You're not actually there to make money. Think about that. People on Soylana be entertained. Are you there to make money? Think about what it actually means, okay? It's just like somebody who maybe wants to lose weight, okay? Are you there to, basically have fun? Or do you want to, get more healthy and lose weight, right? You're in a Krispy Kreme shop eating a lot of donuts. Think about it. Are you there to see your friends or are you there to like basically break your diet? It's the same thing, friends. You really got to think about what people are doing here. Now, I want to have some fun. This made me laugh, man, so much. Friends, just check this out. Just check out this PulseChain van. Beaten up, scratches, dents. It's just cranked. The rims are off. It's just absolutely. I don't know what's going on in this van. You got the tints out. Oh man, I'm looking at this van, friends, and I'm like, this van perfectly encapsulates the current PulseChain situation. It's literally parked on the side of the road. Oh man, maybe he's having a chuff in the back or something. I don't know. Like, it's funny. So shout out to whoever's out there driving out to the world, pumping this out. So for everyone out there, friends, I'm going to show you these other influencers as well. So for Luke Martin and everyone else out there, like, you're telling me, that's why I showed you the Arbitrum things, friends. Arbitrum's down 85% against Bitcoin. It's literally down only, okay? No one made money from it except the insiders, okay? With Hex, when I started FUDDing it, and I'm going to show you the evidence, the portfolios, it went up 200x, man. 130x price-wise, 200x if you just did short-term staking, free yield staking, very free, okay? 200x after they FUDDed it. 200x, right? They're not FUDDing Arbitrum. Where's your, I'm not going to ask them. Don't do any podcasts on Arbitrum. Screw them. Keep making them about my bags, right? Or Hex, PulseChain. Keep talking about Richard Hart. We want that. Even if they keep saying bad stuff, just keep smashing it, okay? Because that's what'll keep everything in the zeitgeist. But like, bro, you got guys with a van driving around, all right? People care about this. How don't you see it? I know how they don't see it. It's because the price isn't high up enough, okay? When the price goes up high enough, then they will bend the knee, all right? So it's just like, friends, all of us, we're like, you know what, Soylana, I think there's better opportunity out there. But if Soylana went to a price high enough, it would make everybody basically think twice about it. What price would that be? Ethereum flipping, that's another 4.5x. If it actually flipped ETH, everyone's like, oh my gosh, I buckled the opportunity for a lifetime. Okay, but if it stops from here and drops 80%, or if it goes sideways for 2-3 years, pretty much who gets destroyed then? It's all the people who are acting over arrogant and stuff right now. That's why you always got to be sure, friends, who you're betting with. That's why I made my video yesterday to tell you. I'm just giving you a warning sign. I'm seeing on Twitter, there are people who are saying, I don't even believe in Soylana. I'm just here to make more Bitcoin. Okay, they don't even believe in it. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro, you're literally admitting that you're buying high. You don't even think the value is that much higher. You're just like, oh, I'm just getting in just because it's going up. That's literally tops. That's literally what it looks like at tops. And I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying these things are like drop down, but you can actually come out and draw it right here. This is the sold BTC ratio. Okay, this is sold BTC. So look, I hope this thing does go up. Everyone's just saying, hey, even I understand this thing is going up. So I'm just telling you warning, like you can find warning signs of like that. Because think about it, right? No one is saying, give me an example, right? What's in deep depression? Hex, PulseChain, PulseX, yeah? No one, even Chainlink and all these others, okay? No one is in them saying, you know what? I don't even believe in this. I'm just in here because I know it's going up. No one's saying that. No one's saying that. It's literally, I'm in here because I think it's cheap. I think it's in depression. I think it's way oversold. You know what I mean? That's completely different. Okay, so you can kind of read these signals from the crowd to give you an idea of like the type of people that are in there, right? Whether they're believers or not. Now, friends, I'm jumping the gun a bit as well, but there was an Eric Trump tweet as well. Friends, beware of fake tokens. The only official Trump token has not been announced. You will hear about it here first. So you just got to be careful, man. There's now 160 fake Trump tokens out here. Shout out to Kaleo. Eric, if you care about your dad's chances to win this election, please, for the love of God, don't launch a token. So yeah, that's true, man. Don't, because just need to think that one person will lose money. And then, look, you get the Wiener kid. Look what happened with Richard Hart, right? One Wiener kid puts in $400. And then actually goes on side, doesn't get out, and then he wants to sue for that $400, right? PulseChain's still cheap, friends. It is 20x away to flip Cardano, 20x away. Okay, so I believe as we move into 2025, people aren't going to be looking at this Hex, Sacrifice, ICO, or these other, the PulseChain dilution effect. I think what the market will do is they'll say, well, PulseChain, you're only 600 million market cap, man. You should be like 12 billion. That's a 20x away. You shouldn't be 600 million, right? Hopefully we're higher by that point. But you get the point. I think they're just going to look at PLS, remove the origin address, market cap, and they're going to add all of them up. Okay, it's just that I'm adding all of them up because I'm here just to show you, friends, what it looks like when you dilute and you don't add any community members in. So if everyone's watching everything go down, it's like, no, friends. It's not four things crashing. It's literally, it's one community. Just basically, it loses members and it's in pretty much spread out the value all everywhere. Also, friends, I've gone to the comment section. I've noticed. Shout out to MarkusRuhl. So Marcus. So friends, what I do is I don't like to delete any of my tweets and stuff. And it's like there's a specific cause. You know, like people either lost their minds or completed something. But I've left this one up when I've said, warning, now that it's confirmed pDAI is a scam, we assume everybody shitting pDAI is an insider pump and dump thief. So you got to remember, all right, during that time, I was being told, I got told from like 3 or 4 people, DMs separately, they'll show me, man, got to remember, man, I don't know how to read this on-chain stuff. But Richard Hart, I'm like, dude, we didn't have a proper block explorer. I got no idea what the hell's going on. Everyone's showing me this stuff and how this thing is being minted and people are arbitraging and there's literally no other coin and it's like it's a non-Richard Hart coin on his chain and there's no such thing as meme coins or anything that exists yet. And pretty much they're showing me that, hey, people are buying and they're actively getting arbitraged out. They are literally, and there was arbitrage bots that are actually working, right? And I didn't understand how it all works or whatever. And they'll get every single dollar they put in, they're losing. So I'm being told this by 3 people, 3 different people, and they're all dev people types. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna let everyone know, man. Just if you're shitting it now, there's a bot that's literally making money off everyone to do that. It turned out that after that, Dipcatcher ends up investigating the bots, and it's an arbitrage bot between the pegs. Now, I'm sure maybe the reason why Marcus has said that is he's like, wait a minute, Somi, you said pDAI is a scam. Why do you like it? Friends, look, man, it was a scam when I had all this information saying you're being arbitraged out. You literally can't even speculate on it. You're literally, every dollar you put in, you're getting dumped on by someone who has infinite minting, constant infinite minting. When it turns out that was wrong, it turns out it was wrong in the mayhem, it's all reset, right? And now, this is where we are today. Now, obviously, you put it on a linear chart, you go, okay, you dropped 85%, these people getting out. Put it on the pulse ratio chart, And look, it's in the box. Now, of course, you know what? You don't have to use a log chart. Okay, log chart of COPE, I know. But look, it's down, all right, down 60, 70%. It's in the box. It's still in the box. I know it's a deep correction like everything else, but it's still in the box. So you're not playing, look, I know, here's the thing, right? Let me tell you something. Whenever you guys, when anti-pDAI people bring out, how could you say it's going to $1, Tommy? How could you say? I'm like, bro, I didn't say it's going to go to $1. I don't know. I'm just telling you, you don't need it to go to $1 and it's done really well. That's all I've never said it's going to $1, right? I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it goes to $2. I'll go, oh, I'll tell everyone, set it to $1. Yeah, well, cheer me up. We want to go to $1. Duh. Just like you want everything to go up. I want Bitcoin to hit 500K, $1 million. I'll do. But I don't know. But here's the thing, man. If you're in early enough, you don't need it to go up there. Okay, what if worldwide market euphoria happens much lower? So I'm going to show you the USD price chart. Okay, from this price to 1 cent, you're up 5.7x. Okay, look what happens if it goes to like 5 cents, friends. It doesn't have to go to $1. 5 cents is 25x. So I don't know how high it's going to go. I'm just telling you, there is a community. You go type in $pDAI into Twitter. You go look at yourself. Everyone's still there. It's still active. Now, Grand Defense is the thing. It's one of the biggest market cap meme coin things on PulseChain, okay, with the narrative. So it's upside. It's still big. Trust me, the upside is still big. But it's just a bit less than like any of the other moonshot meme coins you get. But hey, there's like pDAI, I think it's solidified itself. The narrative is great. Like, and everyone understands it. It's the funny part. When I'm joking when I say it, friends. So I could say it to you now, but during the green candles, when we say it's a free arbitrage to $1, like it's just a complete joke. You know what I mean? It's like when everybody says Bitcoin is $1 million right now, so don't lose it. Okay, a lot of people like joke like that and stuff. I mean, friends, I mean, like, dude, Markus.Ruhl went on TV. He went on stage, told everyone Bitcoin's going to $49 million. That's a 750x. He literally went on camera and said, everybody, okay, digital New York real estate. He said, now that we're up 20x, all right, 20x from the bear market low from 5-6 years ago. Right? So now we're up 20x. We're going to go another 750 times your money. You know what I mean? That was the top. That was the top. Beep. Okay, now it's not the top. I'm just telling you, look, these narratives just get everyone excited. But if you're in early, man, it's not even about the narrative, right? It's about buying low. Also, be careful because this is a red weekly super chain as well. But look, it took like, 80 days to reverse it. Maybe, look, it stays cheap here. All these prices are like it on everything on PulseChain as well. So basically, the world's your oyster, friends. If you want a DCA, buy, add stuff in, make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, and all. Catch you in the next one.